Mexico is a hugely popular destination for American tourists. More than 9 million Americans visited our neighbor to the south last year. But not everyone had the vacation they hoped for. Following one young woman's death, the State Department has now issued a travel warning for Mexico amid allegations that tainted alcohol has been served at various resorts. So we sent Lisa Guerrero to Mexico to investigate.
How safe are you on vacation in Mexico, especially when you drink? At the gorgeous Iberostar Playa Paraiso, an all-inclusive luxury resort not far from Cancun, the booze flowed like water day and night. Some tourists drink so much they stagger their way back to their rooms. But is something going on here beyond just drinking too much? Jamie and Rick Valeri, tourists from Wisconsin, say they lost consciousness after drinking beer and mojitos. They say they had just 3 drinks apiece right here on this beach, and then they blacked out.
I believe that the staff at Iberostar drugged us.
Jamie recalls very little, but what she does remember was nightmarish. She says she remembers being sexually assaulted and coming to on her bathroom floor. Her husband's memory is a total blank. All he knows for certain is that when he woke up, he had a broken hand from hitting someone. Jamie says the incident, which happened in 2015, almost destroyed their marriage.
I never worried that I would be sitting at a 5-star resort at the beach with my husband, who's 6'3", 220 pounds, and that I would not only be drugged, but that I would be sexually assaulted.
It was at the same Iberostar resort that another American tourist, 20-year-old Abby Connor, drowned after drinking at the pool bar with her brother Austin last January. They were both found floating face down in this waist-deep pool.
When they pulled Abby out of the pool, she was dead.
Abby's father says her death and Austin's near death were caused by contaminated booze served by the hotel. And they're not alone. Dozens of tourists at upscale resorts in Cancun and here in Playa del Carmen claim that they blacked out after consuming a small amount of alcohol they believe was either tainted or drugged. Iberostar denies serving contaminated alcohol to guests, saying it only purchases sealed containers obtained from reputable and licensed distributors. We tried to speak to a manager at the resort.
There have been some serious issues here at the resort, including a young woman who died after drinking in the hotel pool. Can you please explain what happened?
Please turn off the cameras because you're not authorized to film here.
We're just trying to get some answers for a heartbroken family.
I'm not the authorized person to do so.
Their daughter has died. They feel like you are serving tainted alcohol here. And they have claimed that they have reached out to you and yet you've been unresponsive.
In a statement, Iberostar said Mexican authorities inspected their resorts and found no tainted alcohol at any of their properties in Mexico.
It's ruined our lives. We will never be the same people that we were when we went there.
Iberostar says they're deeply saddened by the death of Abby Connor. After a comprehensive investigation, they say they found no evidence that she consumed tainted alcohol, and no other person at the hotel reported any complaints about alcohol around the time of her death. As for Jamie and Rick Valeri, Iberostar says they also investigated and couldn't find anything to corroborate the couple's allegations.